G'day Dons fans, and welcome back to the Donastat Countdown to the 2026 season. I'm Ian Hume, and we're 7 days away from our clash against the Hawks, and today we dive into the history of Essendon jumper number 7, one of the most decorated numbers the club has ever produced. The first Essendon player to wear number 7 was Wally Chalmers, who wore it during the 1911 final series and across the early years of numbered Guernseys. Chalmers played 50 games between 1911 and 1915, and wore the jumper during Essendon's 1911 and 1912 premierships. Through the 1920s, the number was most strongly associated with Harry Hunter, who played 103 games from 1922 to 1929, including Essendon's 1924 premiership. But Guernsey Number 7 is forever defined by one man. Bill Hutchinson wore the number from 1942 to 1957, playing 290 games and kicking 496 goals. Hutchinson won 7 Crichton medals, was Essendon captain from 1951 to 1957, won 2 Brownlow medals in 1952 and 1953, and wore the jumper in 4 premierships, 1942, 46, 49 and 1950. He ranks 3rd all-time in VFL-AFL history for games played in number 7 and first for goals kicked in that number. The number continued to be worn by influential players in the decades that followed, including Charlie Payne, 166 games servant and premiership player in 1962, and Frank Donnell, who played 100 games and was part of the 1984 premiership side. The modern era saw the number pass to Chris Danaher, who wore it for 124 games between 1987 and 1997, including the 1993 premiership, before Dean Solomon added further premiership pedigree in 2000 across 158 games. More recently, the number was worn by Leroy Jetta, whose pace and flair lit up the MCG for 93 games before being handed to the current custodian, Zach Merritt. Merritt has worn Guernsey number 7 since 2015, playing 231 games and counting, captaining the club from 2023 to 2025, earning 3 All-Australian selections and winning 6 Crichton medals, placing him only behind Dick Reynolds and Bill Hutchinson in club history. Jumper number 7 has been worn in 11 premiership seasons by captains, Brownlow medalists and some of the toughest competitors the club has ever produced. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow for day 6 and jumper number 6. If you'd like to be part of the countdown, please add your thoughts on our socials and like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And of course, as always, stay safe and go Dons.